All right, let's suit up, Buttercup. Okay, let me explain to you what I've done, and you beekeepers out there may understand what I'm attempting to do. I trapped some bees the other day, and this is about 8 foot up is where their home was. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've dropped this down, and you can see all the bees here. They're coming back to that same spot where their home was. So they're gonna eventually, they're moving down and they're going in the hive. So they're gonna adjust. They're gonna adjust to this hive, and I'll be able to work this down again in a few days and get it down to the level where I'm gonna put them into their hive, their new home, and we'll see that when that happens. But this is the girls. They're doing really well. They're very docile today. They're pulling in a lot of pollen, so they're very busy right now. I'm not worried about me. But if you see, these are darker bees, and these are the type of bees that I had last year that I lost. Now you can see them getting grumpy, but I don't blame them. Anyway, rule of thumb: if you're trapping bees, always wear some type of protection. Always. If you've never worked those bees before, make sure you have something on you to at least protect your face. You see my hands, I'm not worried about gloves. I need the dexterity to untie the string and actually get them down. But always wear a suit, wear something until you know those bees. And even when you know those bees, you need to understand what times of the year you can work with those bees and what times you can't. You might have some bees you can go up in there and sit in the middle of, and they'll be happy to have you at the house. But most of the time, when these girls are at home on windy days, which is especially the reason why I put this suit on windy days, and on cloudy and rainy days, all these girls are at home. So you have all those extra bees in that hive with nothing else to do but guard the hive. So they will get a little grumpy, but you can see they're still adjusting. We got bees coming back in from the field right now, but they're steady moving down. They're watching the other bees and they're following suit. I want to share that with you this morning. So I'll do this again in a few days, and they'll be ready for their new home, and hopefully I'll have it completed by then. Until then. In the spirit of doing something yourself and saving yourself a little bit of money, I'd like to share with you sweet potato propagation. You can do it a couple of different ways. You can put it in the ground, cover it up, let it sprout, break the suckers off, and you have new plants. But there's another way. You can also take your sweet potato, put some sticks on it so it's suspended in the water, with this end up and these supporting it where it's not touching the bottom of the glass. Put it in water. You can do this along February and get you an early start, and these will produce suckers. But you can break these off, put them in water, and create your plant. Once you do this, it'll take a few weeks for the roots to develop, and it'll it'll sprout it'll have sprouts on the side that pop up. They'll look similar to this here, and they'll continue to develop and they'll continue to grow. This is still a little bit small. You could break this off right here, put it in water and root it, but it's a little bit small. I like to wait till they get a little bit bigger, along about this size. See these sprouts here? You just take these, just take them and pop them off, just like so. Just put them in water. You just take this plant, set it over. You set it over in some water where the stem's touching the water, and these will actually develop roots, and it won't take them long. It'll take a week or so, and they'll sprout roots. And it's not long after that, when they get a good root system developed like this, you take these and put them right in your soil and plant these. And these potatoes, they'll keep producing these suckers. So you've got pretty much an endless supply of sweet potatoes. But that'll save you a little bit of money doing it yourself. Here we are with the slips. These are my plants. I'm putting these in raised beds. And when you put these in, you want to make sure that they're 9 to 18 inches apart. I'm just going to measure them here. I'm probably going to put 4 in each one, maybe 5. Really simple, not much to it. Just put your dirt around those roots and make sure that you water these in when you get done. And that's it, folks, from start to finish. So we're going to take a little walk real quick over to the tomatoes. I'm going to show you another way to propagate some of the vegetables in your garden, and this is really simple. If you've got tomatoes that you're pruning in the garden, you can save those suckers and put them right into some water, and within a week's time, these suckers right here, I pruned 5 days ago, and there's the root system. 5 days. A few more days, these will be ready for the soil. And I've got brand new tomato plants within a week. So, just food for thought. Hope that helps y'all out. Just wanted to share that little tip with you. Appreciate y'all watching, folks. Go ahead and subscribe if you like to follow along, and if you got anything out of it, get a big old thumbs up. I appreciate you watching, and until next time, folks.